Welcome back. We're talking about as many of the big issues of the day as we can get to with the governor of the Commonwealth, Maura Healey. The governor, when the rise in state revenues last year triggered those tax rebates under a 1986 law that had been passed by the voters, you were very vocal in insisting that the legislature comply with the law and give that money back. And that's exactly what happened. Does that also mean that going forward now, you oppose what some legislators have suggested, repeal or change of that law for the future?
You know, I'm not focused on that discussion because right now, John, I'm focused on what's our consensus revenue number, meaning what have we agreed is the pot of money, essentially, that we have available for budgeting, and what is that first budget going to look like? We're in a much better financial fiscal situation than we have been in many years. And so for me and my team, it's about important conversations right now with legislative leadership over how we're going to strategically use and invest those funds.
Well, House Speaker Ron Mariano, at the time last summer when this surfaced, stirred up a lot of controversy by claiming that, well, you know, this is risky business now. We're considering $1 billion tax package that the governor had proposed and that you mostly support. We can't do both. That's too risky, given the revenue outlook. And he's turning out, based on that consensus revenue estimate, to be kind of prophetic. If the legislature had passed that package that I just referred to, we'd be looking at negative revenue growth this year based on the consensus forecast. Does that give you pause about support for tax cuts going forward?
You know, we've been busy crunching the numbers the last few weeks, and that led us to do a couple of important things. One, to issue, and I signed a bill that would essentially provide close to $1 billion, important money out there for bond authorizations so that we can have money for housing. We spoke about the importance of that, infrastructure, workforce development, economic development. So that's very important for the growth of this state. I also put forward another $400 million proposal for bridges and roads, basic infrastructure around the state. So we know there is money there. Obviously, we're going to be working very closely the next few weeks on a budget, and I hope that we're able to arrive at a place collectively, together with the legislature, on how best to spend that money. There is money there. It importantly needs to be used to support the things that people really need right now: housing, workforce, economic development. And finally, we're going to have some receipts in from the Fair Share Amendment, which I think everybody has agreement on, are to be allocated for education and infrastructure, which was the will of the voters.
So I'm hearing those things take priority over tax cuts, correct?
I still support tax relief. I did during the campaign, and I do as governor. And I believe that there is a way to provide targeted tax relief to folks in this state. You talk about expanding sort of the senior circuit breaker, providing relief to lower income folks, to renters, providing a child tax credit. That's something that I've been supportive of for a long time, as well as making an adjustment to the estate tax. So I'm hopeful, I'm confident, I'm hopeful that we can get to a place where we're making strategic investments through the budget, of course, and also providing tax relief to folks around the state.
That's a good politic answer, but my question was about priorities. Is it fair to say that all those areas of need do take priority over the tax relief, as much as you might want to do the tax relief?
I think the good news is we can do both. Based on the numbers I'm seeing, we can do both.
All right. We're just about out of time. Why don't you take the last 30 seconds and explain to me what so far has emerged as the biggest difference between your old job and your new one?
You know, probably, well, there are so many things. I'm called governor, although I was at the State of the City event the other night, and somebody called out general, and both Andrea Campbell and I turned around at the same time. So I'm still getting used to that. But you know, there are a lot more folks around. There are bigger teams, bigger agencies, and with that, hopefully comes a capability to do more things. I'm getting used to a different drive-in, and you know, turning right into the State House. House instead of left into Ashburton. I miss the Ashburton Cafe. There's no cafeteria right now in the State House. Those are some of the differences.
Well, there's our headline from this interview. Healey admits she's turning right.
Only you would be able to get that out of me, John.
Thanks
Good
for
to
being
see
here,
you.
Governor. Good to come back again
Thank
soon.
you.
We appreciate it. And thank you for joining us. You've been watching an edited version of our interview with Governor Healey. For the full conversation, go to cbsboston.com and either watch it on our live stream or call it up on demand on CBS News Boston. Thank you for joining us. Now back to my colleagues for more WBZ News.